Nick Baldwin for Severe MMA here with a Bellator featherweight contender who is coming off a win over Sam Sicilia just a little back. It is Emmanuel Sanchez. Emmanuel, thanks for doing this. Just talk about your teammates' win. John McDessie just beat Ross Pearson here at UFC Calgary. How did the fight play out, from your eyes, and were you happy with his win?
I think it was beautiful. It was a display of martial arts. Training with John, having such an experienced, well-rounded fighter, and open mind. Wanting to learn more jiu-jitsu, more wrestling, more sambo, more the clinch, more Muay Thai. A true mixed martial artist. He's has a karate taekwondo background, kickbox, and been doing it since he was 6 years old, just like my coach Duke Rufus. And he still has that desire to ever evolve and grow and be a student of the game. And he displayed that beautifully against Ross Pearson, especially in the striking round.
Now, Bellator's featherweight title was just on the line. The champ, Patricio Pitbull, defended for the second time against Daniel Weichel. Did you catch the fight? I know it was on tape delay, so it was a little tricky to see. Did you watch it?
I did, yeah. It was definitely a closer fight than the last one, obviously. Patricio put it the first time. But, one could judge it was close, not saying Daniel got the first and the third and this and that, but with the exception of a close first round, I most definitely feel that Pitbull took that one. That was pretty clear and dominant that he took that one. He was in an anaconda, in the third round for a little bit, but that was it. There was really no threat or danger. He was never really in any kind of trouble. He wasn't beat up, or dropped, nothing. So, yeah, I can see for sure Pitbull won that fight.
Were you impressed with the performance, though?
I wouldn't say necessarily impressed, but he did show a lot of different things that he's shown in the past. I wouldn't say, what's the word? I'd say classic. I guess the old school classic of like Strauss and Curran and Pitbull and basically the three biggest names in the featherweight division in Bellator. I believe that they always show different stuff that you've seen 4 or 5 years ago, and now it's something completely different, and it's something that's interesting, it excites me, it interests me to be able to test my skills against his.
Have you been told that you'll fight Pitbull next?
I've been told, and obviously we keep pushing it, and without me even needing to trash talk or promote the fight, nothing like that, I just always ask. Any post I put out there, anything that I say mentioning his name is something, I'd love the opportunity to test my skills against his. He just so happens to be the champion right now, and one of the biggest names in the division that I haven't faced yet. I've already faced the other big ones and the legends and former champions, and I would love to, and I know the fans would love to see me lock horns with him too, and he just so happens to be the champ. So for 5 rounds, I think it'd be a heck of a fight, and me being one of the best guys in the division, on the hottest win streak, the most active fighter on the roster, there's obviously no doubt that I'm next in line. And he's mentioned my name before too. He mentioned my name right after the Daniel Weichel fight, so he mentioned my name. So.
What was that like to know? Obviously, usually the challenger goes after the champion. In this case, he was calling you out.
Yeah, I think he knows. Discreetly, there's so many different people that they promote and hype up and want to give a lot of buzz around, and that's all well and good, but the fact that, he knows he's watching me. He knows who I've beat. A lot of veterans, a lot of tough guys, and a lot of former title holders, guys that he's already faced before. And actually, I remember when I was fighting Strauss, his brother and his team even said, I hope Sanchez wins this fight because I do not want to see my brother fight Strauss again, you know what I mean? So, and it was good. We came out on top. Otherwise, we never know. It would have been Strauss probably fighting for the title again. So, it's all up in the air, but for sure, I'm the one that he wants, and I want him. So
that must have been frustrating for you, seeing Pitbull and Strauss go at it for a 4th time.
Yeah, not only Pitbull and Strauss, and then seeing Daniel get a shot again. I get it. He has earned it, right? You know what I mean? We had a close fight, even though I still don't believe he beat me. I believe I beat him, but he. That's who was ready and available at the time, and they wanted to see a rematch because he nearly got Pitbull in the first round, so a lot of people probably thought potentially Daniel Weichel had his number, and it was an exciting back and forth fight. Pitbull ended it, so I can see why they gave it to Daniel, but I have more fights in Bellator now, and more wins, and yeah, I've been, like I said, the most active guy on the roster, and I've had the toughest road up till now, and now I get to face the champion.
So you've gotten word that it is happening. Do you have an idea when?
Definitely the fall. At earliest we could say like October, the latest we could say December, but for sure this year. So between that time range.
How do you think this one plays out?
I see myself definitely stopping him, man. A lot of people, it's very humbling and flattering, and just warms my heart. I'll say it puts a smile on my face. A lot of people will go out and say that I will win by submission. They can see me winning by submission, second and third round, and I see that being good. The guy's been a black belt since I was in high school. You know what I mean? Before I even thought about MMA and jiu-jitsu or anything else. So. I'd love to test my grappling skills against his, but then again, remember, it's MMA, so I believe I can stop him with anything. My elbows, my knees, my fists, my submission skills. I'm willing to put it all on the line and test it all against his. So, I want to stop him for sure.